and welcome to episode 35 of Top Rock Rowdy right here on YouTube. I'm Mike Hogan along with
Justin Carter.
Let's get started with everybody's favorite indie news.
Indie news. Big stuff going on. We get to go in detail, in depth.
We're going
deep,
in depth. Deep.
We're going deep. That's kind of scary. We're going to be talking about Combat Sport Pro at their last event, the Percy Pringle III Memorial Cruiserweight Invitational.
Yes.
Thing. Okay, how about that? That's a long title. That's
Yeah,
a very long
tournament.
title. It was a tournament, but they call it Invitational Tournament of the Week. But anyway,
But we gave you the 4 matches and the main event.
now we're going to go through everything.
Now we're going to go from top to bottom, side to side, front to back to front.
It's true.
And then we're going to give you some news about next month's show.
Huge.
So let's
Big.
go and get started with match number 1.
Match number 1 from the PP3 Invitational was...
I'm leaving.
What?
I'm not leaving.
We're not leaving. He was getting out. He got. All right.
I got to stand up for this.
That's right. DDG and Airman Banks took on Darius Kane and Seeger, is what I heard his name was. So with these 4 guys, it looked like it was a tag match, and then they said, you know what? Just boom, all 4 of you get in the ring and go for it. It was just like an all-out brawl type thing.
Yes.
It was not a traditional tag team match, and they went for it.
They did.
They went balls to the wall. But
Very good opener for the show.
it was a good opener. It got things flowing. It was a very good match, and Airman Banks and DDG, they got the win in what was a very good match. I mean, there's a lot of high flying, a lot of, they were going out of the ring, beating the mess out of each other. The fans had to watch out.
Yes, one of those slide your chair backs. Here they come.
Yes, right in your face, okay? So then we're going to move on to part of the Cruiserweight tournament. It was Cameron Cade. He's big in Japan.
He is big.
Apparently.
That's what his tight says.
That's right. He took on Lucha Lacora in a great match.
Yes.
Great Cruiserweight style matchup. Lucha Lacora got the win over Cameron Cade.
And went on to the TLC match.
That's right. And then the next match was also for the tournament. It was Zane Stevens taking on Suicidal Soldier. Zane came out.
Oh boy!
That's true, there he is. So, he came out with Justin Overstreet, his tag team partner from the Professionals.
Not professional, yes.
And their manager, Dandy Jack.
Oh yes.
So, in what was going to be a good match, Suicidal Soldier, he is the hometown hero. And, they were heckling at the Professionals. I thought this was going to be a great back and forth
Well,
match.
Soldier there, he wants to be kind of a little cheater. So Justin had to get in there and help his tag team partner from
There you
trying to
go.
get cheated. And the dumb ref disqualified
It's
Zane.
true. He did
And
do
put
that.
Soldier in the finals. From that day when I saw it, protest. It was a protest. I'm not
Protest.
going.
Yes, we were very upset about that. So, so Soldier went on. He won by DQ. Justin came in there. He gave him a powerbomb. Said, "Look, you quit what you're doing here."
I'm trying to screw. I mean, the Soldier's trying to screw our boy Zane here.
That's right.
It's a bunch of crap. And the ref, blind ref.
So, of course, in this situation,
Upsetting.
we had to have somebody come out there and stick their nose in the business of the Professionals.
Yeah, they were just taking care of business.
That's right. So this all led out to the Armstrong Steve and his son Stevie
Those nasty
making the
Armstrongs.
save, and they made a tag team match right away. Boom, there it was.
Yes, it was.
Tag team match. It was the Professionals taking on Steve and Stevie, and Stevie.
And I did not feel comfortable because they left the stupid ref in there. It was the same ref. The same blind ref.
Same blind ref, exactly. So in that situation, once again,
Yes.
twice in a row, DQ. Dandy Jack, he did not like what was going on in the ring.
No.
He felt there was injustice going on for the Professionals, and he put his nose into it because that's his boys. He wanted to make sure things were being done right.
Yes.
And the referee DQ'd them again, which then led out to Bullet Bob Armstrong, the legendary Armstrong Daddy,
Yes.
coming out there and trying to take care of business. Once again, another person getting in the business of the Professionals. So this led to the announcement of a huge match. We're going to go over the announcements very soon. We're
Yes,
not
so we
going to
get
go
down
over
here?
everything. We're just going to go over the results. But
Just remember that
coming up.
announcement.
That's right. So then, here we go.
Another cruiserweight match.
That's right, a Cruiserweight tournament match. Brian Cage took on Antonio Garza. And what a match it was. There was a lot of high-flying action in this one as well. I've never seen Garza live, and he impressed me.
Yes.
He
But
was very
Brian
good.
Cage was able to put away Garza,
Yes.
and he advanced to the finals
There you go.
with
And
Soldier and Lucha LaCour.
Yep, that's the 3 out of the 4. And here's the 4th one. In the last Cruiserweight Tournament match, Santos took on Scotty Reyes. I had seen Santos live. I knew what he was capable of.
Yes.
He's a Cruiserweight, but he's a pretty stout guy.
Oh, yes, he definitely is.
He took on Scotty Reyes, who is very much so smaller than him.
Yes.
And he
he is.
loves Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
He does. So Scotty...
Okay.
Exactly. So...
Turtles of Hot
Exactly. So in this particular
He got
match,
some turtle power, I guess.
That's right. This particular match, Scotty Reyes beat out Santos, and ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, Scotty Reyes and that crowd loved Scotty Reyes.
Yeah, so that set our big main event up
Yes.
there, right there. Well, we wasn't done. Our main event was set. The TLC tables, ladders, and chairs was set.
It was
But
set,
we were not done.
not done yet. They did an intermission. After the intermission, the Commissioner Dave Royson announced the Fatal 4-Way would not only be for the Percy Pringle III trophy, but also the winner will be the first ever Combat Sport Pro champion.
Now the pressure was on.
Oh yes.
Not was it just for the win, the bragging rights, and winning the trophy, but now you had a shot at becoming the first ever Combat Sports Pro champion.
Exactly. Then, the next match we get after the intermission, Cali Kidd taking on Chuck Diamond. Now this one, out of all the matches so far, this one surprised the heck out of me.
Oh yes.
The crowd loved Cali Kidd and did not like Chuck Diamond, let me tell you.
But Cali Kidd, he delivered.
Cali Kidd, he delivered on a great matchup, and this was, if you went away forgetting the ending of any of the matches, you didn't forget this one.
No. And on that night, Cali Kidd was about 3 steps better than Chuck Diamond, but I don't see Chuck Diamond going away. He may still be a headache for Cali Kidd.
But here's the thing, though. He's probably going to be eating from a feeding tube for quite a while, because that man jumped off the top rope. Cali Kidd hit him with the biggest super kick I have ever seen, and it probably knocked some teeth down the throat,
He
buddy.
probably did.
Probably did.
And that makes you so much matter now. You gotta get new dentures now.
That's true. So Cali Kidd won that one, and before we go over the next match, we want to discuss a promo that happened earlier in the show to set up this match.
Yes.
DJ Pringle arrived, and they had a 10-bell salute for not only Mr. Paul Bearer, Percy Pringle, but also for DJ's brother, who has recently passed as well. So, DJ was cutting what seemed like, just, hey, thank you for coming out. Just a regular talk, regular promo. Thanks for coming out, and then all of a sudden it turned for the worst.
Oh, yes.
It got a little heated. He got a little upset, saying that his daddy loved the fans and the wrestlers more than he loved his own children, and he saw his daddy very little. And so he got a little upset. And he said that his dad was never there for him. Then Eon Flex came out, tried to make sense of everything. Eon Flex is a very long-time friend of Paul Bearer.
Friend of the family,
Friend of the family. He tried to make sense of the whole thing. He was very confused on why DJ was acting like that.
Right.
And so DJ said that, you know what? I lost a daddy. You didn't lose a daddy. And Flex, he took upon himself to say, look, when you lost a father, I felt like I lost a father too. And I don't think that made DJ very happy.
No.
But then DJ took a little shot at Eon and said, you know what? You need to go to the back and you need to go be a father to your daughter.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it got
a little below the belt. A little below the belt right there.
It got pretty bad right there. So,
which led to this match.
It did. And so, yes, DJ challenged Flex to a match. Flex said, you know what? You got it. So it led to DJ Pringle versus Eon Flex, and DJ Pringle won by disqualification.
Eon, when the ref got knocked back a little bit,
he got knocked down. And
the urn made a special appearance in the match, and when the referee saw Flex holding the urn, he had no choice but to
What we personally saw was DJ, while the ref was down, DJ went to go get the urn. DJ was going to use it on Flex, but Flex moved out of the way, so he pulled a little light sheet and steel, and he threw the urn at Flex, and Flex just caught it. Unbeknownst to him, the ref looked, and when the ref saw it...
Oh, you're holding the urn, the other guy's down?
Exactly.
What you gonna think?
So the ref DQ'd Flex, But it wasn't over there.
No.
DJ, he had a good laugh on it. He said, you know what? That was a good one, but you know what? We're not done yet. DJ said that next month he wanted to face Aeon Flex again, and you know what? He said, Flex, you can make it any match you want, any kind of match you want, and they named a few options, but nothing
has been named yet.
Has been named on that one. And then finally, we get to the Fatal 4-Way TLC match for the Percy Pringle III Trophy and the Combat Sport Pro Championship. In the Fatal 4-Way, of course, you had Brian Cage, Scotty Reyes, Lucha LaCora, and Suicidal Soldier. And you want to talk about tables, ladders, and chairs.
You had them.
They had them all, and they used them all. And you know what? The ladder even used some of the wrestlers.
Yes.
That ladder came back. Scotty Reyes attacked one of the wrestlers while they were up against that ladder, and that ladder came back for vengeance and knocked Scotty Reyes in the back of the head. But you know what? That ladder got what was coming to it. Scotty Reyes gave that ladder a leg drop for being a little rude to him. So, in what was an epic Fatal 4-Way, epic Fatal 4-Way, a lot of action everywhere. What ended up happening was...
And like I said last week, I said one man won the event.
And another one walked out.
Another one left out.
That's true. So, Suicidal Soldier won the Fatal 4-Way by pinning Brian Cage after putting him through a table. So, in that situation, he pinned him, but Suicidal Soldier was the champion and he had the belt, but unbeknownst to him, somebody else had some other plans.
Yes.
And somebody else decided to attack him. So, what ended up happening was that, unfortunately, Lucha LaCora took things into his own hands.
Fan favorite.
Everybody loves Lucha LaCora. Lucha LaCora took business into his own hands, and I believe put Suicidal Soldier through a powerbomb through a ladder or what?
3 times.
3 different times.
3 times.
And he said, Soldier, you may have won the belt, but you ain't going home with it.
Nope.
And Lucha stole the belt.
Lucha turned his back on the fans.
He's been friends with Soldier. He's been friends with all these guys. He's been friends, you know, for many years with some of these wrestlers. And, you know, none of these wrestlers expected that to happen.
No.
It was just as shocking as DJ turning on the fans like he did when the fans came to see DJ and support his father.
His father, yes.
You know, and honestly, I believe that if his daddy was still around the way DJ was acting at that event, I think his daddy would have put him over his knee and gave him an Alabama butt whooping.
Oh, yes.
That's just my opinion. But with that being said, we want to talk about what's been announced for December the 14th.
What is coming up next month at Royal 4.
It's called the Royal 4, and you don't want to miss it. There will be special guests, of course, WWE Hall of Famer Bullet Bob Armstrong, as well as the former Intercontinental Champion, Carlito Caribbean Cool.
Carlito, that's a big name to have there.
Yes. Plus, Tella Blanchard, Jackson James will also be on hand.
Tessa.
What did I say?
Tully.
Did I say Tully?
Tully.
Really?
Yes.
That is totally from just years of watching the Four Horsemen.
Now, Tully may be there.
Hey,
We
that
don't
would be,
know.
that
We
would
don't
be
know.
totally cool. But that just
we
rolls
do know,
right off the tongue.
We know Tessa is going to be there.
Tessa will be there, but Tully just seems to roll right
And
off the
Jackson
tongue.
James.
Yes, there you go. Thank you for listening.
That's all right. The match is already announced is Suicidal Soldier will defend his title.
Even if he
His
doesn't
first
have it with him.
Title defense. I believe he'll have it back.
Hopefully.
Against Cameron Cade.
Cameron Cade.
Well,
What
yeah,
an opponent.
Yes, it should be a great match.
Yes.
And we talked about the Royal 4 Battle Royal, where the winner will receive a title match down the line.
20 wrestlers will be involved.
We have 11
Horrible stars.
already announced already.
Wow.
And they are Ryan O'Shea, or Ocean?
Ocean. It is Ocean.
Ryan Ocean, Nathan Beast,
Yes. We've seen him live.
Mr. Sleaze, we've seen his picture.
Yes, he's very sure.
Jackson James will be in it.
That he's going to be in there.
Lucha will be in it, Well, I guess if he's trying
This
to...
guy right here will be in it.
Zane Stevens, Justin Overstreet, Scotty Reyes, Darius Kane, Airman Banks,
That's right.
and Stevie Armstrong.
So 11 down and
Have
9
already
more
been
to go.
announced.
Also, they've said Tessa Blanchard will be in a women's match. No opponent has been named yet. And as we said, DJ and Aeon Flex will be in a special stipulation match. And in a 6-man tag action that was determined off of the Armstrongs versus Professionals, we will now have the Professionals and their manager, Dandy Jack, wrestling
Yes.
He will be in the match in the 6-man taking on Stevie Armstrong, Steve Armstrong, and Bullet Bob Armstrong in a huge 6-man tag. And I'm just wondering how out of hand that's going to be.
And hopefully the ref will not be blind this time.
Hopefully not.
Because, you know, it's a little ridiculous.
We want justice for the professionals.
Yes, justice for the professionals.
So,
because they were definitely screwed
that's true.
last time.
So we gave you a very in-depth look, and we also want to tell you to go to CombatSportPro.com to check out the DVD that's on sale. You want to get on there. You want to order it now. I believe it is available now to order.
Yeah,
I don't think
$11.20.
Yes. So you can pre-order it now. You can go get your copy of the Percy Pringle III Memorial matches. It's a great DVD for $12. That's a great buy.
That is a great buy.
$12. Combat Sport Pro.
All right, folks, that's it for part 1 of pretty much, it was indie, but it mostly was Combat Sports Pro.
So the Combat Sport Pro segment.
Yes, part 2 will be House of Hardcore. You love House of Hardcore.
I do enjoy House of Hardcore.
They had their first IPPV show.
And it was
just
a
the other night.
very big success.
So we'll come back and talk about that, and also about some Global Force. Their big announcement, and guess what? They made an announcement, and they paid it off.
They made an announcement on time.
It was on time. We'll talk about that and so much more in part 2, right here on Top Rope Reality.
Come back and see us.